Hello there everyone, welcome back, and I'm here to be talking about The Suicide Squad. Now, The Suicide Squad is the newest film from DC, and it has a big cast. You have Margot Robbie returning as Harley Quinn, John Cena, Idris Elba, Joel Kimmerman, Michael Rooker, Sean Gunn, Jai Courtney, Sylvester Stallone, a whole bunch more people that I can't think of, but the cast is stacked in terms of the actors. But I would like to say the main star is definitely, at least from all the marketing and all the hype, is James Gunn, which, if you guys don't know who James Gunn is, he is the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy films. And after the controversy that happened with him and Disney when he was fired for, old tweets, and then before he got rehired to do the third Guardians, he signed a deal to do a movie for DC, for Warner Brothers, and that turned out to be The Suicide Squad. And from the marketing and all, they were really marketed as a crazy balls to the wall type of movie. And the main thing that I saw was like a bunch of don't get too attached with like X marks and all over the characters. And I'm thinking, oh, that's cute. They think like at most maybe one or two people will die. But usually in these type of superhero movies, they don't really kill off anyone because they want them for like sequel purposes and stuff. Well, no spoilers, of course, but I just have to say, he does not care. He goes all out. And I think this movie is insanely fun. It's gruesome since it's rated R. It's really gory, violent. There's lots of crazy moments. I had a blast with this movie. I thought it was fantastic. Now, the plot is of course, a group of them have to go on a mission, a suicide mission, obviously, where it's really hard to say because the marketing doesn't really tell them much about the plot. Basically, there's this big starfish, and I kid you not, it is a big starfish with one eye, and they need to stop not only the government that is planning on utilizing this starfish and experimenting on it to take over parts of the world, but the starfish itself is also really deadly because it has many starfishes that go out. And it's like the face suckers from Alien. If it gets onto you, you're basically screwed. So it's just a insane movie. The movie has a weirdly fast pace. I love how it has title cards. When it'll show something happen from one perspective, and then it'll say 8 minutes earlier, and it'll have it on the floor or the roof or something. It'll be in big title. And it'll show from the other perspective how we got to this point. And it does a lot of that, which makes it feel very fresh with the pacing. Because a lot of movies, I don't know, it just felt so cool. Whenever they go to a new location, it would have there was pieces of antenna and stuff on houses, and it would spell out something. And then when you zoom into it, you see it's those parts. This is how the stuff does that. I think is really great. And also, I think everyone, and I mean everyone, gets at least one moment or two or a good amount of time to be like, I like that character. Oh no, that character is there's just lots of moments where you really like a lot of these characters. They're really funny in some ways. They're really despicable in others. This movie just did not care. It just went with it. I had a blast. Standouts for me was John Cena. I thought he was fantastic, as always. I love John Cena in some of these movies. But here, he was great. Idris Elba, I'm so glad for him because, at least in the superhero type, he didn't really get that much to do in the MCU as Heimdall. So I'm really glad for him to really get something to do here. The whole cast, Margot Robbie, again, she's always great as Harley, no matter if the movies that she's in is trash or not. She was really good here. Everyone I say did a really solid job. It looks really great. The effects and all look really good. And of course, this movie did cost a decent amount, and I really hope people go see this. Don't just stay home and watch it, even though in some cases, if you have to and you can't really get out, it's understandable. But I want this movie to succeed because I want the studio and everyone to know, make more movies where the director and the talent have a lot of creative voice in it, because we don't want another Snyder Cut situation where the studio interferes so much and they have to make a whole new cut just to have the director's vision. Or now with the Ayer cut for the last Suicide Squad movie, we stopped that. Just have them I mean, of course, have the studio interfere in some aspects, but don't have it to a point where the movie just gets bogged down with garbage. Just let it be. You hired them for a reason. It was a fun movie. It was really gory, really graphic. I appreciate it because it's rated R for a reason. A lot of standout moments. I think this is easily the best. I don't even know if it's DCEU because it's some of the same actors, but some people are saying, oh, well, it's its own thing. Whatever the case, it's easily the best thing DC's made in a long time. I mean, it has to be one of the best DC movies ever made. Like, it was great. I had a fun time with this movie. I cannot recommend it enough. You need to watch it. Trust me, like, it's just so creative and so fun. Like, and the soundtrack, because James Gunn has a really solid soundtrack throughout the movie. The music that he chose for this movie I thought was really good. And just the colors and all. It was just, there's a lot of great, like, cinematography. I cannot stop gushing about this movie. Like, I think it was great. I don't know if maybe down the road I'll think of complaints and stuff. I mean, there might be a few that'll come to mind, but as of now, I really can't think of anything that was like garbage about the movie. I just thought it was a blast. Anyways, with all that said, those are my thoughts on The Suicide Squad. Again, guys, I highly recommend this movie. It's really great. See it in theaters. Watch it on HBO Max. Do something. Just watch the movie. It's great. All right, I hope you guys all enjoyed this review. Have you gotten a chance to see the movie? If not, you gotta see it. If you want to hit the subscribe button and the bell as well to get notified when I upload, that would really mean a lot. And please comment down below what are your thoughts on it. And again, thank you all so much for watching. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.